Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pinot Noir. Woo! Nailed it. Maybe. Welcome to Drunk Wine School. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Laura.
And we are here to make wine fun and accessible for everyone.
Today we're going to talk about Pinot Noir, one of the world's most popular red grapes. We're going to talk about the characteristics of the grape, the geography, and a little bit of history about it. And so grab a glass, join us, and hope you learn something fun.
I'm here, I have a glass.
We have
My name's Mike, I live here.
Pinot Noir is a red wine grape, and it is usually lighter in tannin, light in color. It has, bright red fruits. Tannins are pretty low. Acidity is really nice and bright, and it usually is grown in cooler climates. So it ranges in styles from light and delicate and fruity and floral to slightly bolder, more jammy, depending on where it's grown. Typically, newer world styles are going to be more of that bold in your face style, whereas old world are nice and delicate and earthy. Oh, it's also food friendly.
Very food friendly.
Very food friendly.
Have it with a burger, have it with a triple cream cheese.
French fries.
Triple creme with,
And so with that, let's get into Burgundy.
There's a region in France called Burgundy, and it is the home of Pinot Noir. It's where it started, it's where it's most well known, it's where it's most expensive, and we are actually going to try some today. The cool thing about Burgundy is that it's very unique in its winemaking style, and also basically the way it's portrayed. Wine from Burgundy is most well known to be very light and lean and earthy, and it really takes on the characteristics of where it's grown. So in Burgundy, in France, the home of Pinot Noir, they're growing Burgundy, and it's labeled right down to the village, which is probably down to the kilometer, and it's just very, very specific. It takes on something called terroir, which we've probably talked about briefly in a video or two.
tell the people who might not have seen.
Yeah, so terroir is the influence of the microclimate where the grape is grown, and just the characteristics of the dirt and the soil, and Pinot Noir is one of the grapes that really picks up on that the most. So that's why when we talk about Burgundy, we're going to break it down by region today. So these are both from Domaine de Daniel Ryan. In Burgundy, they're mostly called domains. Everything's labeled again by the vineyard.
Good work if you can get it.
Yeah, so this is Domaine de Daniel Ryan. Rion, maybe. This is 2014, so it's the same producer. It's
Can we get an Allons-y going in the chat for Burgundy?
First of all, it's really, really good. It's really good.
Pretty much exactly what you want.
So it's super lean, really light, high acidity, earthy, very, very dry. It's really good. This is like right up our alleys. This is where you'll find the wines that are auctioning from $1,500, $2,000.
who are making those wines for?
The most expensive ones are from DRC, Domaine de Romanée Conti. Bon Romanée is, again, so Burgundy has a north and a south, and then within those they're all little villages, and the whole thing's like really tiny. It's just a farmer's town. From what I know, all my travels to Burgundy, all 0 times I've been there. It's really vineyard focused, really, they're very prideful about their geography and their farming methods, and even though it's some of the most expensive wine you may find, and not always, you can find $20 Burgundies, and they're just their village level, so it's their wider selection of grapes, or maybe they're not all from one vineyard. The French are peaceful but prideful people. Wow, I could never say that sentence again.
Peaceful but prideful.
People. Peaceful but prideful people. So our next topic is going to be, since we're on the topic of lighter Burgundies and that they're expensive and soil-based, we're going to head on over to Oregon to Mike.
Alright, welcome to Cool Climate Viticulture. very similar in style to Burgundy. Taste-wise, style-wise, you get those same like deeper, earthier sort of styles. Again, cooler climates. Warm days, cool nights, keeps acidity high. We still have Burgundy in our glass now, but when we started, we were drinking the Alchemist from Union Wine Company.
Get closer.
I'm getting as close as I can.
Bloggers.
And again, Oregon wine, generally, you can get things of the same quality of a lot of Burgundy, but again, generally, at a lower price. You in the sort of like $25 to $35 range, you can get stuff that would be better than things you can get from Burgundy for that same price because, being domestic and not having quite the prestige that Burgundy does, you get a little bit more value. That being said, there are things like Domaine Serene, who are generally considered to be one of the best producers in Oregon, who have beaten Domaine Romane Conti in blind taste tests. Some of their stuff is the best stuff that comes out of Oregon or the U.S. in general.
A-L-I.
You're thinking Katy Perry has a California Girl song.
California girls, unbelievable. We need to continue on with the video.
Out, and it feels so good.
Inflammatory.
Yeah. California has a wide range of styles of Pinot Noir. If you're familiar, it's a very big state. So, climates change drastically from Southern California to Northern California, but there also are similar to Burgundy in Oregon. As noted earlier, Pinot Noir does best in cool climates, so you'll find it more along the coast, like Santa Barbara, Sonoma, Russian River. The old world style of being lighter and leaner and more delicate are preferred by some. The other end of that spectrum is that they are very big, very bold, jammy, higher in alcohol, more body. Some of these places are in Northern California that are making wines like this, or just a California Pinot Noir, like Naomi. You can get old world style Pinot Noir, or people will say, I want a Burgundian style of Pinot Noir. And that means that it will be more floral, more earthy, lighter, lower in alcohol. Or if you want, you can find those bigger, bolder wines, like Naomi is going to be a very big wine. Smoke Tree, bigger. Bigger brands, bigger producers will add in either larger grapes. Syrah is a very, very common blending grape. And in California, it has to be 75% of the grape varietal to only have that one on. So you can have 75% of Pinot Noir in your wine, and you don't have to say, oh, there's also Syrah. Or there's some people add in things to make them bigger and bolder. There are also great alternatives to Pinot Noir.
Spitfire round.
Gamay, Beaujolais.
Blaufränkisch, Austria.
Zweigau, also Austria.
Cabernet Franc from Loire.
Oh my god, I can't remember. La Crema de Mora d'Alba, Italy.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Frappato.
Pulsar.
That's right.
The overarching themes of these grapes are that they're lighter
Cool
in body,
climate, I
cool
would
climate,
say.
light in tannin, so they're going to taste a lot juicier. They're not going to have that grippy dryness. Nice, like bright fruit, red fruit specifically. Food friendly, and
Have it with meatballs.
Low in
Have it with a
alcohol.
burger.
low in alcohol.
Low in alcohol.
We're going to just end it, I think.
So thanks for joining us. We hope that you kind of understand a little bit more about Pinot Noir and know how to shop for it now, or maybe if you know what you're like, you know where to get it from. Thank you for welcoming our lovely guest, Mike.
Sicilian thing. Quoting
Cheers.
Godfather now.
Cheers to
Watch
you.
Godfather.
Cheers.
They're both Godfather movies are on Netflix. Check them out.
We did it.
I've been drinking for 3 hours while we talk about Beyonce in the yard, and now I'm moving a lot video.
There's a hose going off. Different companies.
Oh, that's scary.
People are like really loud. Get down over there.
What's up, YouTube? Remember to like and subscribe. We're here on #1 Pinot Focus Fortnite stream.